All right, hey guys, I'm back. We're gonna do a talk through this time, but this is how you apply your Eden Von nails or pretty much any press-on nail. So whether you want to purchase them from me, another person, or even at Walmart, no shade. This is a good way to make them last. So in the application kit, it comes with a file. Some companies have like a buffer, but you want to push back your cuticle. Your cuticle is the live skin that grows up on your nail. The purpose is to protect your nail from infections and other type of bacteria. But if you put back just a little bit, there's no harm in it. So that's one of the biggest causes for lifting and pop off. Tanisha, Bad Girls Club pop off. So after you push it back, you want to buff it, and you don't want to over buff, just like with the gel tap video. It's just really to smooth it out and get some shine off. So I was in a rush here, so you'll see as the video progresses, a lot of my nails still have like texture and things like that, but still, if you're doing it at home and you want them to last for 2 weeks, sometimes even more, definitely make sure that you are gently filing off any ridges, debris, and all that stuff. And you want to wipe it with alcohol pads, and that's to get the oil off, and it helps it dehydrate the nail so it sticks better. So here's a big part, and it's still a hit and miss even for me the more that I wear press-ons, is when you put the glue on, you want to make sure that you have enough on the nail, but not so much that it floods the nail, but you definitely want to get the cuticle and all around. And then when you push it on, you see how I'm rotating my finger side to side. The point of that is to get all the air bubbles out, because when you have air bubbles, that's another big reason besides not proper prep that your nails will eventually pop off, peel off, come off earlier than you want them. So again, after you do the glue, and you can kind of do trial and error according to how long your nail is, definitely push it down and then rub it side to side. Again, you're getting all the air bubbles out. When you don't get the bubbles out, that allows just air and friction to expand the air bubbles, or you can get water in it, oil, little things like that that makes the glue start to come off. And then you're like, hey, these are supposed to last for 2 weeks, and they're coming off in 5 days. This is a big way to help prevent that, so that you're getting your money's worth with this purchase. So same thing, and this one I actually push the cuticle back some, so you can do that with the nail also, but you want to fill the nail, then arch around the cuticle, push it down, hold it, roll side to side. And this particular part is sped up, but it's still close to real time, so you can see how convenient and easy it is to put these on. You can put them on at home before you leave, you can put them on at night before you go to bed, you can put them on in an Uber. It's so convenient. And if you remember what my nails look like in the beginning, look, that quick. They have builder gel in the base, so they're sturdy, like if you actually go and get in the nail salon. So my right hand is my dominant hand, so I just want to show you how easy it is to still do it just with your other hand. And you push it down, make sure you're rolling side to side, all of that good stuff, and boom, we're on to the next. So I'm having a few questions, like if it's not lasting or stuff's happening again. One thing you want to make sure you're doing is you're getting enough glue on the nail. You want to get it at the cuticle without flooding the cuticle or your sidewalls, because if you have too much glue, it's just yucky. It messes up the nail. It can actually make it pop off more if you have that on the side, because if you're flicking that off, you can flick off that. So same thing, pushing side to side, flood the cuticle. If you use a lot of water, like these are great for vacation, but if you know you're going to be swimming a lot and things like that, and you haven't ordered a size kit and you're kind of like figuring out what sizes kind of fit, I would not recommend that, on the sense if you're in water and you have air bubbles, that water is just going to make your nail lift. Imagine putting tape on a plate and then putting the plate in dishwater. What's going to happen? It's going to start to peel off, and then any kind of pressure, it'll just make it. So don't feel like, oh, I bought these and they not working. There is a method to the madness, and a big part of that is the proper size kit. So if you're not exactly sure if you fit like an extra small through extra large, go on and invest in a size kit. It's $3. It's one time. If you don't want to pay shipping, just send me a DM and I'll get it to you, okay? So we're on to the last nail, and again, you see this literally takes a matter of minutes to put them on, and it takes your nails from to So my goal with this is to wear them for a week. I am a nail tech by day, and I'm also a mother, so my hands are used very, very often. So I will be going back to work, so I'm just going to wear them for about a week because I know I'll have to go shorter just so I can manage better with work. So I'll promise to put like a live update in this a week later. But another good thing with the file is when you're finished, you don't want to file the actual enhancement or the press on, because that could make it chip and peel. But if you have any nail on the side, like some of my nails start getting longer, It just kind of like makes them again look more natural. You're not going to have that snug. You're not going to be wanting to pick it and do all that kind of stuff. But again, you remember the before picture, and this is after. This is peach nude and medium oval. All right, y'all, here is a real life 1 week update. My left hand did really well. I can barely even get them to lift at all off the cuticle, so that's what we want. The prep was good. My right hand, y'all, I went back to work. I used a lot of acetone. This hand is the struggle. So again, there are pros and cons with press-ons. A lot of my cuticles are lifting, but again, I use my hands a lot between work and home and doing my daughter's hands, washing dishes, things like that. So the left hand is ideal, but this is just a real life transparent update.